welcome back to the channel. It's Tuesday night, and we got a brand new Mythic Hero trailer. Now I can see the name up here. It's finally Medeus' time. Yay! It's been a while. I think a lot of people have been anticipating this for, shall we say, a hot minute. And shout out to that one person who told me in my comments that they don't have villains as mythic heroes. I was like, well, what about Duma? We could be looking at a brand new Duma-esque type. I haven't seen the artwork. Obviously, I don't know anything else about it. This is it. Let's take a look. I bet he's colorless, though. I feel like colorless is a nice little cop out for this. Ooh.
Foolish
okay.
Human, you dare disturb my slumber.
Infantry, interesting. Okay. What are you? What are you? Canto control? Oh my. Okay. Alright. Fair enough, fair enough. We got Shadow Breath, we got Glacies, we got Defense Res Ideal, Assured Rebirth, and Canto Control. Huh. Interesting. So Glacies, Defense Res Ideal, we already know what those do. Let's look at Canto Control, shall we? If foes within 4 spaces of unit triggers Canto, inflicts Canto Control on that foe. Canto Control is going to limit the number of spaces target can move with Canto through their next action. If range is equal to 1, target can move 1 space when Canto triggers. If target's range equals 2, target's action ends when Canto triggers. Wow. They straight up said no to Ninja Corrin. Okay. Alright. Or just, I guess, any ranged Canto user, but I feel like she is probably the most prevalent right now. Just in terms of, you know, who is where and who's most probably frequently seen. And Assured Rebirth is his preferred B, or his unique B. If unit's res is greater than foe's res, unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack, reduces damage from attacks during combat from AoE specials by a percentage equal to the number of staff or dragon allies within 3 spaces of unit times 20. Also, if unit's res is greater than foe's res, difference between stats. Wow. Well, it's like Dragon Wall, but just so much better. Oh, God. Okay. I mean, he seems like a keeper, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't even seen what his weapon does yet. I'm telling you, I think you just pop him in the middle of the field and you just let him handle things so far. Wow. Okay. Shadow Breath grants attack +3 at start of turn, grants attack res +6, and On Guard. Interesting. To unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. If foe initiates combat, or if foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75% at the start of combat, inflicts attack res -6 on foe during combat, and foe cannot make a follow-up attack. If foe's range equal to 2, calculate damage from defense or res. Wow. Okay. On Guard neutralizes damage outside of combat from skills like Poison Strike, structures like Bolt Tower, etc., except damage dealt by AoE specials. Wow. Wow. So he's not taking passive damage. He's reducing a bunch of damage, including AoEs, from his B skill. He gets adaptive damage. He gets guaranteed follow-ups. He controls Kanto. He gets bonuses. He inflicts penalties. Huh. Well, how about that? How about that, though? That's crazy. Oh, wait, he does not inflict penalties. No. They're okay. So the debuff he does is mid combat. It's not at start of turn. It's at start of combat. But he does pretty much everything else. Which honestly, I'm impressed. I'm impressed they squeezed this much into one unit. And they don't even care. They literally do not care. Do we do we have our prediction? I do. Okay, cool. So let's pop that up there. I almost forgot. Wow, Cutlass is actually stacked, bro. That's actually nuts. So it's obviously not going to be Joshua. We're going to be looking at Medeus, who was on my list of 4. So we may just be taking a moral victory here tonight. And we'll see who actually made the cut. Probably Flavia and Eden. Perchance. Watch it be Fallen Dimitri. Watch it randomly be Fallen Dimitri. I will lose my mind. Yo, that was some cool art. That was some dope stuff. I mean, given his, like, dragon thing, he's kind of right up my alley. I won't be plus 10ing, obviously. Just bought a house. So, you know. Alright, so we got Julia. We knew about her. We knew about Altina. We knew about Mira. We knew about Hel. Legendary Dimitri. Legendary Micaiah. Oter. Uh-huh. Thor, yep. Flavia. Uh-huh. That's pretty close, guys. We kind of nailed it. I'm going to be honest. Like, we were close. We were very close. So very close. I genuinely had no idea who it was going to be. That's part of the issue when it's colorless. It could be a tome. I guess it could be a dagger. Bow. Dragon. Beast. It's not like your sword, axe, lance, right? Like those are a little easier to kind of pinpoint who you might be looking at, but they could literally just, you know, like legendary Micaiah could have been red, you know, like it shouldn't have to be colorless. Colorless is one of those tricky bits, and it really did seem like it was going to be colorless. Should have made the hard call. I basically did guess all dragons are beasts, though. I did basically guess all dragons and or beasts in a potentially colorless spot because I was pretty confident it was going to be colorless. Why are we having a dragon uprising? That's my question. That's what I want to know. It's comforting to know that I can spark for him, so that's kind of cool. Not to mention I could get another Elamine, another Micaiah. Maybe we want 2 plus 10 legendary Micaiahs. Who knows? He looks good. Honestly. Looking pretty fresh. I think given who we have here, I guess it's basically the same as my prediction, just, you know, without the Yashua. Colorless is obviously a must-have. I know people sleep on Elamine. Don't. She's really good. Okay, you don't need a bunch of merges on her to be effective and helpful. Okay, but if you haven't picked her up yet, consider. Red's not great. I'm gonna be honest. Red's not great. You've had multiple chances to spark for Mira, I think, one way or another, including the forging bonds that she was originally on. Altina is dated. By end of next year, by mid next year, by the end of this year, maybe she will likely get remixed. She's up on that mythic spot to be remixed. So there's that. Blue, Julia's a little dated too. Dimitri is good, especially now that we have the new Aster skill. Thank you, Ascended Marita. Eden, good. She does Eden things. Green, torn, honestly. I want to say it's nice because Thor. I'm a little lukewarm though. I think you probably had a chance or two to get Thor by now. If you haven't, maybe wait till the hero tracker comes out. I do put that out the day the banner comes, so you'll know when they come back and who they're potentially color sharing with, which is kind of nice. Here, I think Thor is definitely worth. I don't know that the color share options are really that great. Colorless is a banger. So colorless definitely wins. I think blue probably just kind of like squeaks in there. Green is a nice even third, and then red is just like red gets my rating of I'm sorry if you wanted Flavia. That's how I feel about it. Yeah, it's not ideal, but not a bad banner overall. I think all of the units that they offer on this have different roles. So generally speaking, not quite an account boost, as you know that would require every color to be absolutely banging, but not quite this. This is not quite it. Colorless is great. Blue's pretty good. Green is okay. Red, I wouldn't waste your time. But as usual, pull for who you want. You can make units good with the right skill inheritance. You know, that option always exists. You should exercise it. It's much more fun to play with units and characters you like rather than just being a meta jockey. You know, like don't do that. My 2 cents. Anyway, I will be pulling on this banner. I'm not 100% sure when that will be. Soonish. We got to do the hero tracker and all that stuff coming out first, but we will summon on this before the end of the month, guaranteed. So stick around for that. Subscribe if you haven't. I would appreciate it very much. So let me know what your thoughts are on the banner in the comments, but that is it for me right now. Thank you again so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, come back for more, and until then, I will catch you next time.